Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be about narcissists and their false apologies. Narcissistic people don't tend to do apologies, and those who do, their apology is as insincere as they are as a person themselves. Narcissistic people don't tend to apologise because they believe that they themselves are in the right. So they don't see a reason as to why they should apologise. They see a reason as to why you're in the wrong. They will go all out to make you feel like you're in the wrong, so they can justify their behaviour and they can feel superior. There are those narcissistic people that will not apologise to anybody, no matter what. There are those who will offer that false apology. There are those who will lead you into believing they've apologised to you when technically they haven't apologised to you. They want to influence you into making your own judgment call. So later down the line, when you bring it up, they can claim that that never happened because they led you to believe it. They didn't actually do it. And there are those with very high traits of cognitive empathy. So they can think of how they can use your compassion against you, how they can play the victim in the story, play the victim in the apology, saying things such as, well, you know what a bad childhood I had, or you know what they're like, I'm sorry if this hadn't. So they twist the apology around where they should be the one feeling remorseful and recognising their behaviour and apologising to you for their behaviour and changing their behaviour. They're going to morph into the victim to get you to feel compassionate towards them so that you forgive them for the things they're doing to you. Narcissistic people offer those false apologies to regain control over a situation, to regain their sense of superiority. Or they will offer that false apology to gain admiration from somebody about how amazing they are for apologising for their misdeed. In order to offer a sincere apology, people need to be able to recognise their own behaviour. Narcissistic people tend to lack cognitive reflection. So once they've made their mind up on a situation, they believe they are right. They are incredibly entitled people. So they will act first and then later on figure a way to lie their way out of it because they don't want you to make a decision that doesn't work in their favour. Therefore, they believe that you made them lie to you because if they told you the truth, you might do something silly, like make a choice that works in your best interest and not the narcissist's best interest. Narcissistic people are incredibly entitled. They believe they are in the right. They don't want to recognise their wrongdoings. Instead, they will shift the blame over to you. In order to offer a sincere apology, people need to be responsible for their own behaviour, take accountability for their own actions. Narcissistic people don't want to do this. They want to blame other people. Narcissists can be some of the most arrogant people you can ever meet. They are unpleasantly proud of their behaviour and who they are as a person. And the more they can get away with things, the happier they become. In order to offer a sincere apology, people need to be remorseful. Narcissistic people tend to lack empathy. They lack the compassion towards others. They know they are incredibly exploitative people, so they know how to exploit your compassion. They know when they want something from you, they know what point of pain to go to discuss with you, to help you out, perceived helping you out, to influence you into believing they're a genuine, they're a kind, they're a helpful person, they're worried about you, they care about you, but they're using that against you to get something from you. If you've lost a loved one, they will be there when they want something from you. When they don't want something from you, they will disappear on you. When they feel like you're stealing the limelight from them, they will disappear on you. However, when they want something from you, they are incredibly manipulative people, and they will be there to exploit your compassion to get something from you. They lack empathy to care for how their exploitative behaviour affects you. In order to offer a sincere apology, people would want to, or have a need to, repair the damage that they've caused. We can all make mistakes and then recognise the damage that we've caused and then work on not doing that again. As narcissistic people are incredibly entitled, they will act, they will do as they please, they will falsely and sincerely repair the damage to get their needs met. But as they feel entitled to do these things, once they've offered that false apology, once they've exploited your compassion, once they've got you back right where they want you, they will repeat that same behaviour because they learned the first time they got away with it. So they're going to go all out to do it again and get away with it again. When it comes to a narcissist and their false apologies, if they've been caught out on something, they're most likely going to try and bait you into reacting to them so that they can turn around to you and say, what's wrong with you? What's your problem? Are you having a bad day? Again, to exploit your emotions so that you feel guilty for reacting to them so that they don't have to apologise to you. Apologising often for things that you haven't done or things you've been provoked into doing is a sign that somebody is gaslighting your reality in their favour. And this can go to the extremes where you find yourself apologising often to anybody and everybody because you've been trained by the narcissist to apologise for things that you don't even know you're apologising for. A narcissist will go all out to shame you for their misdeeds. So a narcissist is going to come at you and say, well, if you hadn't have done this, well, if you'd have paid me more attention, to get you to feel bad, to make you feel like you're the one that's responsible, to get you to take responsibility for the narcissist behaviour. The whole Darvo, a narcissist is going to deny, they're going to attack you, they're going to reverse the roles, they're going to play the victim and make you out to be the offender. They're going to go all out to gaslight your reality. They're going to claim that what happened did not happen, what you heard you did not hear, what you saw you did not see. They're going to go all out to gaslight your reality so that they don't have to apologise to you for the things they're doing to you. And more often than not, they're going to accuse you of imagining things and being crazy that at some point in your near future, you're going to find out you weren't imagining things, you weren't crazy, those things were true, the narcissist was just gaslighting you. They're going to go all out to blame you for their behaviour so that they don't have to apologise to you and so they can get away with it. And the more they can do this in a format that makes you feel bad, the more they're exploiting your compassion to work in their favour. A narcissist will project out onto you in their false apology. They will accuse you of things. So if they're cheating on you, they're going to accuse you of cheating on them. If they're lying to you, they're going to accuse you of lying to them. A narcissist's accusations, a narcissist's unjust accusations are often confessions, and there's the difference. Your accusations against the narcissist, you will usually find out at some point were true and what the narcissist was actually doing to you. A narcissist's accusations against you or those around you are usually slander, lies, half-truths, twisted stories to work in the narcissist's favour, and it's usually to distract you from what the narcissist is actually doing to you. A narcissist will go all out to exhaust you. They will provoke an argument to blame you. They will come at you with the word salad to twist you off the topic of conversation. They will lie. They will deny. They will distract you. They will make excuses. They will suddenly start talking about what a friend has done that's far worse than what they did, or that their friend's partner doesn't mind, that their friend's parent didn't mind, whatever it is, whatever narcissist you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a narcissistic parent, they'll claim that your sibling didn't mind to try and justify their unjust treatment towards you. Or they will go all out to get you to justify yourself to them, to explain yourself to them, so that they don't have to you. Using your compassion against you, to get you to apologise to them, so that they can avoid taking responsibility for their behaviour. When it comes to a narcissistic person, most don't apologise, and those who do, it's a false apology. It's a way of leading you to believe they've apologised without actually apologising to you, by usually saying, I'm sorry if, I'm sorry but, I'm sorry you, as that if, that but and that you is to justify, explain and blame, shame somebody else. They don't take responsibility and say, oh, I'm sorry, yes, I shouldn't have done that, I'll work on that and make sure I don't do it again. They can also do it in a format of by coming at you and saying, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you were perfect. They might leave the sorry out altogether and just turn around and say, well, you know what I'm like, to get you to blame yourself. And in some ways, when someone is saying to us, you know what I'm like, we have to think, yes, and I don't like that side of you, therefore I need to step away from this relationship. There are many false apologies that a narcissist will use. I shall link the video to the examples of false apologies into the description of this video. When it comes to people, you really want to be avoiding people who blame others, who shame others, who lie, who deny, who gossip, who don't take responsibility, who lack empathy, and those who hold grudges. They're all the kinds of people that you really want to keep a safe distance from, not get too emotionally involved with them until you get to know them better for who they are and not who they are trying to sell themselves to be. Narcissistic people need your emotions to make them feel better about themselves, to gain that validation, gain that admiration, gain that support. They need your emotions so that they can manipulate your emotions to work in their favour. Sometimes you have to become emotionally unpredictable to those who know how to play your emotions. You have to remember to no longer compromise who you are as a person, to compromise with those who are either unable or unwilling to compromise with you. This is more about who they are than it ever will who you are. And the more someone is trying to get you to doubt yourself, question yourself, blame yourself, they're not the kinds of people that are going to be supportive of you, helpful towards you. Their criticism is often disguised as advice, so sometimes it's difficult to see through the lines. We have to listen to ourselves, and if something doesn't feel right, or if something feels too good to be true, we need to detach ourselves and take things a little bit slower until we can get to know people for who they actually are. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support of the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, then please do subscribe. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.